Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Today I am with Sandeep and he is from India. I am from Pakistan. We are neighbors. We know each of us, but obviously it's for you guys. So if you don't know about India and the positive side of India, so we will tell you about that. How are you, Sandeep?
No, I'm well. I'm pretty tired because I just came back from 8 hours of work, and obviously I have to be here to contribute to this very meaningful project.
Thank you so
because,
much.
he's really trying to make an impact. So
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
that's really secondary.
So, first of all, Sandeep, I would like to know about India in general, how you see India in terms of culture, tradition, or religion. Anything would you like to tell us about your country?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, as I emphasized before, I could go on and on about like various stuff from like food to people. But the one thing that I really want to talk about, as I said before, is diversity. As I said, we are very diverse in terms of religion. We have all the religions you can think of in our country, and all of them occupy a significant population. But obviously, the most significant population is obviously the Hindus, the community which I come from.
Yeah.
And even in terms of language, we have almost 2,000 languages which are in use right now, with almost 100 religions where there's a million speakers, and we have 22 recognized languages, and we have 29 states. Each of the states, the geographical area, the size, and the number of people in them amount to the same as like a European country per se. So now we have 29 states, so all of them exist like a country, because obviously we have a federal system as well. So
I think we need maybe 500 years to visit India if
Yeah.
we want to visit everything.
Yeah, trust me,
Because
I would say I'm not even like that big of an expert in this matter, because trust me, like even as I said, my country is so diverse that even I cannot fully recognize and then comprehend the greatness
Yeah.
of like how diverse it is. And but obviously I've lived in a couple of cities in India, and my parents have come from varied backgrounds as well. So I feel like I can kind of show you like the blend of like how we how we merge together. And I also come from an area which is not really that known.
what specific area you live in South part?
Yeah, I'm from the south part. Obviously the northeast, they're even more underappreciated. I know you guys are out there, but I'm from the south. We are radically different from the people up north.
Yeah.
Even if you take something like race, for example, the Norths, they tend to come from Indo-Aryan backgrounds, while we come from totally different race of Dravidians. Even in terms of languages, we come from totally drastically different bases. Urdu, which is spoken in Zishan's country of Pakistan, is more similar. It's actually allied to Hindi. It is literally Hindi from India. Obviously, you have different scripts, but that's the languages mostly spoken across the country and predominantly in the north. While from the south, we have different languages which all have the same Dravidian root. But the language I speak is Tamil, which is the oldest language which is still in use. That's a fun fact for you.
So what will you teach me in Tamil? What's the most interesting thing about the Tamil? And what will you teach me about greeting someone in Tamil?
As I said, I would say the greatest thing about Tamil is that, as I said before, we're the oldest language still in use.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a big thing to recognize. That we have persevered through so many years, and then we have really evolved the language, we have evolved the script, and we have a lot of other languages which kind of took some words and some dialects from us. For an example, you know the word cash in English?
Yeah.
It actually came from kase in Tamil.
Whoa.
So there you go.
That's good.
And
So what you will teach me in Tamil?
what do you want to learn?
How to greet someone.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Yeah, so it's Vanakkam, so
Welcome.
Vanakkam, yeah. So there you go.
That's good. So and obviously I know about Bollywood, but sometimes I watch the clip of South Indian movies as well. So who is the famous actor of your South Indian movies? Who is the famous actor, and what's the favorite movie of yours you would recommend everyone to watch?
Yeah, we have almost 5 to 6 different film industries in the south.
Yeah.
But the one that I come from is Kollywood. And the most favorite actor of mine and the most favorite actor of South India, even though he doesn't act in the other film industries, is obviously Rajinikanth. I think you know Rajinikanth.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Rajinikanth. He's basically like a god to us. We worship him. And yeah, the one movie that I would recommend is, I mean, there's so many, but
Robot.
Robo, yeah, that's a very popular one. That's a very popular one. Yeah, Rajinikanth. And okay, a recent movie which really created a lot of traction in the West was Triple R, RRR.
Oh yeah.
And it obviously won an Oscar for Best Song as well.
Well, that was really good movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You
a
should
lot.
watch as well.
It's a lot going on, lot of action, lot
Yeah.
of stuff which
Fictional, yeah.
don't abide by the laws of physics. But I feel like it really perfectly encapsulates the emotion of the people, especially under the British oppression,
Yeah.
which obviously is, something we share.
Yeah.
You know, that's sort of like the reason why. I mean, I would say that's the reason why India and Pakistan split in the first place.
Yeah.
Because before that, we were obviously merged into one great community.
Well, everyone would like to watch that movie. So, Sandeep, what's the most famous place in all over the India usually tourists go to visit anywhere in the country? That should be generic that anywhere in the world people know about that, should go there. I know like about the Taj Mahal usually.
Yeah,
That's the perception that
Yeah.
people go to Taj Mahal. That's a very famous place. What else?
I mean, I would not do any justice if I mentioned one certain place, but
Yeah.
as I said,
Quite
as I mentioned
few
before,
yeah.
the one sort of area which is underappreciated by not just foreigners but also Indians ourselves
Yeah.
is the Northeast.
Yeah.
And as much as I say we are diverse, those guys are like the people over there. They are so different from, I would not call it mainland India, but you know what I mean. I would highly recommend you visit over there because I feel like once you come to India as we know it and you go over there, you can just see the sort of disparity. Not just in terms of the people, but also in terms of weather. It's extremely cold over there. It snows over there.
Yeah.
And even their food, it's completely different. It's much more closer to the people from where Kim's from, where China for example, is much more closely related to that. Even like Bhutanese, Nepalese, it's very close to that than like what we eat in the rest of India or even in the south. So I would recommend that. And also I would recommend you to visit Tamil Nadu, but another state which I really wanted to visit, which I only visited like a bit during my time in India, is Kerala.
Kerala.
Yeah.
I know. I heard about the Kerala. That's very beautiful.
It's
place,
very
actually.
beautiful.
And obviously, I would love to visit that as well because it got a lot of greenery and diversity. A good food you can find
Yeah.
there as well. If you are non-veg,
Yep.
you can go to Kerala.
Yeah.
You can find really good food there.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Sandeep, for
Thank
your
you,
time,
Vishal.
and I hope people would love to know about India and people would love to visit that parts of India which you have told me. And thank you so much, guys, for watching us. Hope to see you again. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you guys.